Season 5 of award-winning Aging and Awesome is a production of the Nevada Senior Care Foundation, the A&A Media Group, and Consider It Done Productions, proudly presented by community stakeholders across Nevada and Senior Care Plus, the only Nevada-based not-for-profit Medicare Advantage plan serving Las Vegas Henderson, Reno Sparks, and more. Senior Care Plus, for the healthiest reasons. Hello and welcome to Aging and Awesome. We hope to inspire you today and show you how older people are making a positive impact on our community. I'm Kai Sisson.
And I'm Joe Della Ripa. Today, we want to see your muscles.
An 85-year-old bodybuilder who still lifts weights and competes has half a century of stories. George is here to flex and find out what keeps lifting his spirits.
And when we reconvene with Evergreen, she remembers the wise words of comedian George Carlin and the paradox of our time. Being a caregiver to a family member can be rewarding, but also overwhelming, leaving many family caregivers feeling guilty and alone. We show you how a father-daughter are coping through the highs and lows of doing life together.
And a little later in the show, Joe goes to Carson City.
Okay, keep your eye on us here at Dance Fit. We'll show you how. Coming up next on Aging and Awesome.
You got me running wild, you make me feel alive. Ooh, make me wanna believe. Ooh, I feel your heart and soul, perfectly in control. Put up and count in your spell now. So lay it on me, child. You know you drive me wild. You got me feeling like, ooh, she make me feel alive, make me feel alive. She make me feel alive, make me feel alive. She make me feel alright.
Of all the notable people he has trained alongside over the last half a century, many of them have taken an extended rest day from the gym and retired.
But for 85-year-old Arthur Peacock, dedication, determination, and discipline won't let him put his dumbbells down. Here's George Crozet.
The year was 1965. 30-year-old Arthur Peacock came to America and was one of the original members of the iconic Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, California.
When I was training with Arnold, the biggest thing that used to tick us off was
Train with who?
Arnold, the Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, my training partner, and well, actually he was my closest friend.
And even though many of his friends have retired, Arthur continues his passion for bodybuilding at a gym in Carson City. He has won more than 60 titles in his career and even today is breaking records and stereotypes.
I created the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. And ruled, man, ruled. I mean,
Good for you.
it's a great feeling, yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how young are you?
I'm 85.
I'm
85.
sorry, how young?
85. Get your hearing checked, George.
I got some work to do. The gym can be an intimidating place for a lot of people. And through Arthur's life, he has inspired those who are nervous to at least try.
My motto has always been, if I can do it, you can do it. I mean, and that's a fact because of I've had injuries, sometimes I've had the plague, you know, and I'm not genetically gifted. My claim to fame is I hung in there, never give up, no matter what happens. And I've had 3 heart surgeries, and I've got a steel plate in here, and fingers cut off here,
And there are so many benefits to weightlifting at a later age. Weightlifting is well known to develop bone density. And as we get older, we start losing bone density. You also get cardio out of it. You also can develop some balance skills out of it. My big proponent is range of motion. As we get older, we tend to lose our range of motion. For instance, a lot of people that get older, that's as high as they can lift. Well, there's ways to get to where you can get up to here. In comparison to the 1960s, when Arthur started working out, gyms now offer personal training, classes, and support to those who want to get healthier.
that's why I'm so happy about how the sport's changed now. You can go in looking like George.
Let's try a few exercises with Arthur that you can do too. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bench press here.
Yeah. Okay, make sure you're comfortable. Breathe in, push the bar off. Lower it down, touch the chest. 1, 2, and so on, you know.
So we're now here on the tricep machine. So Arthur, show us how to do this exercise.
Okay, I like this one because it works both arms at the same time rather than just doing one and then the other one. So this is the right tricep. Okay, always up. And you can see how it works the tricep. So breathe in.
What's nice about this machine, it goes all the way down to 10 pounds. So if you're just new at this, that's where you want to start. Just get that range of motion going. Just get that blood flowing. So Arthur, what's next?
Why don't we do some bicep?
Bicep sounds good to me.
That's what that is. That's a bicep.
Oh, you want to see a bicep?
Oh my God.
Never mind.
I am not worthy.
It's not
I
there.
am not worthy.
It's not there, never mind. So thanks, Arthur, once again for showing our viewers what it takes to come to the gym.
Okay, thank you.
For Aging and Awesome, I'm George Crozet.
Thank you, George. Still to come on award-winning Aging and Awesome.
We share the story of a family caregiver and how many feel the stresses of caring for a loved one, how community organizations are helping family caregivers know they are not alone.
And you're never too old for a little romance. Joe is going on a date. This bachelor is ready to start meeting women again. Lunch with Joe is coming up on the show. And Joe's in Carson City for Dance Fit in the Park.
All that and more, but first we reconvene with Aaron Breen.
Hello, welcome back. Do you remember George Carlin? He was an amazing thinker. Yeah, he was a comedian also in the 70s and the 80s, and I gotta say, sometimes he was a bit crass for the time, but he was also a very deep thinker. And I came across something that he wrote that I wanted to share with you. Now, it is kind of long, so I'm gonna paraphrase it and shorten it up a little bit. It was called The Paradox of Our Time. The paradox of our time in history is that we have taller buildings, but shorter tempers, wider freeways, but narrower viewpoints. We spend more, but we have less. We buy more, but we enjoy less. We have bigger houses and smaller families, more conveniences, but less time. We have multiplied our possessions, but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, but not life to our years. We've cleaned up the air, but polluted the soul. We write more, but learn less. We plan more, but accomplish less. We've learned to rush, but not to wait. These are the times of fast foods and slow digestion, big men and small character, steep profits and shallow relationships. These are the days of quick trips, disposable diapers, throwaway morality, one-night stands, overweight bodies, and pills that do everything from cheer us up to quiet us down to killing us. This is a time when there is much in the showroom window and nothing in the stockroom. So always remember to say a kind word to anyone who looks up to you in awe. Remember to spend some time with your loved ones because you know what? They're not going to be around forever. And remember to say, I love you, and mean it. And my favorite quote from George Carlin is always remember that life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by those moments that take our breath away. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Aaron Breen.
Okay, folks, here we are in Carson City at the park at Jazz Fit. We're doing our thing. Let's go dance. This is the way to keep fit in this pandemic. Get out and do it. Go dancing.
I've been dancing forever. And when I retired, I wanted to keep dancing. So I decided to volunteer.
Well, we've been working out pretty strenuously here to Dance Fit class.
We were all kind of chomping at the bit with wanting to do the Dance Fit because most of us just walk when we want to keep fit. And the music is such a great additive to your health, mentally and physically.
But it's really great. It keeps the heart rate up and our muscles toned.
The movements I try to keep simple, but it also challenges the brain.
We feel positive. It's important to have a positive attitude at every age, but at 65, I need to be upbeat and to keep from getting sick.
Music heals. It heals people, and there's nothing better than the old music. The Carson Senior Center, they are not open right now, so we were looking for an outdoor venue, and this looks pretty good.
Well, it's so much fun doing this dance fit class outside. It's a little tricky on the grass to do some of the pivots and the turns, but we all have learned from Sheila how to compensate for getting stuck in the grass.
We can social distance out here very, very well because of the breeze as well. And we can do this if we need to. But I have to have my mouth showing so that they can see my instructions.
I have my mask if we need it. Outdoors, we try to keep the social distancing when we're working out. It's easy to feel isolated from other people, and it's important to stay sociable during a pandemic and to be around other people doing something positive instead of worrying about getting sick.
Here I am. I'm trying to keep up with these ladies who've been doing this for years, and I'm learning it. And it's a lot of fun, but the main thing is be outside and keep on moving. That's the important part. Listen to the music and let the music tell you what to do. For more information on Dance Fit, go to agingandawesome.com.
Thank you, Joe. That was so much fun. The caregiving experience is unique to everybody. You may live with the person you care for full-time as a spouse, partner, or adult child. You might be managing the care from a distance as a friend or neighbor. Although the type of care may be different, every type of care provided is important.
And one Sparks family has learned that as you go through your caregiving journey, it's important to realize you are not alone.
We've been best buds our whole lives, I think.
Bonnie Reed and her dad Royce are now housemates, living together after Royce left an independent senior living community during the pandemic.
We wanted to get him here closer to me and out of that isolation.
Now with each other every day, Bonnie and Royce are like most people who live together.
There's no phoniness. We can irritate each other and we can love each other.
And Royce, like many aging parents, had some hesitations at first.
I didn't want to live with her at first because I feel this is her life.
Bonnie is truly a born caregiver, taking care of her mother before she passed, her brother when he needs help, and now her dad. You could say she takes family caregiving seriously.
A lot of it, and please don't take it personally, Dad, but I have a hard time going away for weekends and not coming home directly after work to make sure dinner is here and that he doesn't have issues. I like to have somebody available to check on him, and he doesn't need it, and he doesn't feel he wants it, but it's the only way I can have peace of mind.
Boy, look at that.
And feelings of guilt and overwhelming worry are not uncommon. And that's why the Community Foundation of Western Nevada has created an initiative to help family caregivers find resources to better not only their loved one's life, but theirs as well.
This guide was created by family caregivers and also by service providers in our community. And we created it because we realized that there actually wasn't any existing publication like this in our area. And you can see that there are all these topics on what's palliative care, what are some of the legal aspects of caregiving, or what are some of the financial things that I should do to prepare as a caregiver. But what's also really unique about the book is that it was written really by members of the community. You can see Todd here, who's a Reno resident. He's a family caregiver for his wife, and he uses yoga to decompress. He's talking about some of the activities of daily living and also self-care for the caregiver. But we had also asked a lot of family caregivers for some tips. And on the headings of a lot of the pages in the book, you can see information that was offered really by your neighbors in the community. We had asked people, if you had to go back and start your caregiving journey all over again, what might you do differently? Or for example, what is some advice that you would give to a new family caregiver? So there's a combination of the information on how to be a caregiver, but also some of the insight from other members of our community.
Through the guidebook and caregiver support meetings, Bonnie is learning she is far from alone.
the situation that I'm going through, so many other people share, and I didn't have resources at the beginning. And I've just learned so much what people need and where to get the help. So many people right in this room have been through the same things, and that's support in itself.
We know oftentimes someone might say, I'm being a good son, I'm being a good daughter, I'm going to pick up prescriptions, taking a family member to the doctor. And they don't really understand that they're a family caregiver and that there are resources available. So it can be very isolating for those people. So I think with Bonnie and with others, once they realize that they're a family caregiver, that can set them on the path where they can go and find resources that can improve their lives and also improve their family member's life.
And it's not just important to be there for your family when the time comes. And by the way, it's coming for all of us. But to be prepared for when it does.
You have to start thinking about this earlier. I spent 3 years in Europe when I was in the service. And from the time they're kids in school, they start thinking about grandma or grandpa living with them when they get old. And I think our country should start thinking that way.
If you would like to get one of the Community Foundation's caregiver guidebooks or want more info on support groups, don't hesitate to reach out by going to washocaregivers.org or calling 775-333-5499. Thank you so much for allowing Aging and Awesome to enter your living rooms for the last couple of years. And now welcome to mine, where we are so excited to announce Aging and Awesome can now be viewed by the world on Amazon, Apple, and Roku connected TV devices. I have an Apple TV and it is so easy to use. Just scroll around, click on an episode, and watch. Just search Aging and Awesome and download our app. Many people who would otherwise not be able to watch are now able to around the world. So we'll see you on Amazon, Roku, and Apple TV.
Well, here I am, it's Joe Della Ripa, and I'm here at Fernley Estates on this beautiful day, and I'm going to meet up with a bachelor. And of course, you all know that I'm a bachelorette. So it should be a good day for meeting and greeting, and just to be out and about is great.
Hi, my name is Charlie. I'm a nervous wreck, I'm sorry. Oh, but I'm anxious to see her, meet her. I want companionship. I love it. First off, I'm a Scorpion. I'm a lover. I've been waiting, months to meet Joe. I'm just anxious to meet her. I think she's a beautiful person.
I'm so excited.
You?
I just can't hide it. I'm about
excited.
to lose control, and I think I like it. Charlie, I've heard such wonderful things about you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, now I feel really like this is an occasion, a special treat, and a special time. Mangia che si fa forte. A tutti.
Cheers. I love to dance, that's for sure.
So what kind of dancing would you say? Ballroom type?
Ballroom, yeah.
I'm very good with Latin dancing.
Ooh.
Because I've been to Mexico quite a few times. And Latin music is a lot of rhythm, a lot of beat.
Yes. Yeah, my stereo's always going.
There you go.
I have a lot of tapes.
I like to cook a lot when I had my family because I always cooked. You know, we did not eat out. People didn't eat out like they do today, so you cooked at home.
But of course, on a Sunday, we always had a big dinner.
Oh, we had a big dinner.
Right? Yeah. Even if it was just pasta.
And then you sat at the table for hours, right?
Yeah, the good old days. I kind of miss them in a way.
I think we all miss them.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Because I wish we could have danced, though.
And the social distancing is a very difficult thing for me because I like to be close too. So,
is there a chance I can have your phone number, please?
Well, all right. I think I can do that. Well, I think that he's very interesting to talk. I really enjoyed talking to him, and I think that was so nice of getting these flowers and the wonderful luncheon that you had. So I think it turned out to be very good. After this COVID episode is over, maybe Charlie can come down to the Grumpy Old Men. I think he would really like it. He'd enjoy it. The people are there. A lot of good dancing. Lots of dancing going on. That's good.
Fantastic. Beautiful. I loved it. Yes, I got her phone number. Calling her as soon as I get home.
Definitely it's different when you're older because we've all had our lifetime experiences and we bring them with us wherever we go. Sure. But still, it's good to get out there and meet people and keep trying to make connections because what else is there to do?
That's it, Joe. Good. And I'm inspired by you, and I think a lot of other people are too.
All right.
Still to come on award-winning Aging and Awesome.
We take a spin in Kai's cab with a spunky Senior Care Plus member who's hoping to win a Roku streaming player.
But first, we all could use a laugh. Let's reconvene with Aaron Breen, who has some dad jokes.
Oh, hey there. You know, we could all use a few laughs these days, couldn't we? I mean, I think we're due for some laughs. And what's better for a few cheap laughs than dad jokes? Hey, did you get your hair cut? Actually, I cut them all. Did you hear the rumor about the butter? Oh, yeah, I did, but I didn't want to spread it. You want to know the last thing my grandfather said to me just before he kicked the bucket? Hey, watch how far I can kick this can. You know what? I need to take this on the road. Kai.
Yes.
Hey, how does a penguin build a house?
How?
It glues it together. Hey, Joe, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just reading a book.
Oh, listen, I got some jokes for you.
Okay.
Okay, what do you call a fake noodle?
A fake noodle. A skadoodle.
Imposta. Do you know the four-man rock group that has four men in it that doesn't sing?
No.
Mount Rushmore.
I like that one. That was a good one, Bree. Thank you. Back to work.
Hey, Bree, how are you?
Hey, George, I got something for you. Come here.
What?
Come on, sit down.
Really?
Okay, yeah, I got some. Okay.
Okay.
Why can't a bike stand on its own?
Why can't a bike stand on its own? I don't know.
It's too tired. Too tired. Hey, Thomas, what you doing?
Hey, Bree.
Okay.
Editing the show.
Yeah, like usual. Hey, I got some questions for you. What do sprinters eat before a race?
I don't know.
Nothing. They fast. What did the ocean say to the beach?
What did the ocean say to the beach?
Nothing. It just waved. How do you make holy water?
Take it to the priest.
You boil the hell out of it. One more, okay? Why don't ants get COVID?
Why?
They have their own little antibodies.
Breen, get back to work.
Okay, but let me leave you with this. Okay, so like I ordered a chicken and an egg online this week. I'll let you know which one comes first. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Aaron Breen.
Howdy ho, it's off and away we go in Kai's cab. Today we have a wonderful Senior Care Plus member in the van. She is alive and well and ready to play. It's Kathy, everybody.
Howdy, folks.
I hear that you are quite a trivia fanatic.
I do pretty well. We'll see. We will see.
You told me you have a lot of just random facts.
Oh, yeah. I'm full of them.
Let's hear them.
Oh, like I told you earlier, did you know that oysters have blue eyes? There you go. How many people know that kind of crap?
I did not.
Yeah.
You could have made a trivia question out of it.
There
What
you
color
go.
eyes are the oysters? Brown, black?
I am telling you, I'm full of it.
She's full of it. Okay, Kathy, welcome to the cab. Here are the rules. Get 3 out of 4 questions right, and you're a winner today of a fantastic prize, a Roku streaming player. Kathy, you ready to play?
You betcha.
Oh, I'm so excited. Here we go. Question number 1. In the nursery rhyme, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the what? Is it A, walking stick, B, broomstick, C, candlestick, or D, drumstick?
I believe that would be candlestick.
Candlestick! Nice, Kathy. Nursery rhymes. You got some nursery rhymes up there in that noggin.
You betcha.
That noggin, that's full of it. Let's keep playing. Question number 2.
Okay.
Hand, band, and circular are types of what workshop tool? Is it A, a lathe, B, a saw, C, a drill, or D, wrench?
I believe that would be B, a saw.
B, a saw. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Final answer and correct again, Kathy.
Alrighty.
You're on a roll. Last question for you. You got to get it right. Here it
Okay.
is. Marmalade is commonly made with the Seville variety of what fruit? A, strawberry, B, orange, C, grapefruit, or D, apple?
As somebody who has made marmalade, that would be orange.
Orange! And I couldn't stump her, folks. She's a winner today. She wins.
Come on,
Kathy.
bring on some more questions there, bucko.
Bring it on, she says. Well, you are absolutely fantastic and so fun. Thanks for coming.
Oh, hey, glad to be here.
What else you got planned for today?
I think I have to do a little trip to the Tractor Supply for dog food and cat food, but other than that, not much of anything. Maybe cleaning the house a little bit, stuff like that.
Busy day for a retiree, I say.
Oh, geez, Louise, never busy, never busy.
I had enough time to come hang out with me, which was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy.
That was fun. I'm glad she won a Roku. Thanks so much for watching Aging and Awesome.
Our challenge for you, older adults have built resilience and strength over their lives through successes, failures, joys, and difficulties. Their stories and contributions help to support and inspire others. Take Arthur, the bodybuilder, for example. Maybe it's not bodybuilding you're into, but how can you take advantage of the many senior activities offered throughout our state, such as Dance Fit, as Joe showed us earlier? We want to encourage you to take the time to appreciate and consider the great impact older people have on our world. How can you appreciate the many older people in your own life?
Aging and Awesome is a division of the Nevada Senior Care Foundation 501c3, and we want to be a resource for older Nevadans. Head to our website, agingandawesome.com, to reach out to us or call the number on your screen if you are in need of resources to help you to be aging and awesome.
I always tell people that this show is truly a miracle. How every person and organization involved uniquely plays an important role in making all of this come together. We could not do this without the support of Laura Peoples of KTVN, the production team of Consider It Done Productions, Brian, John, and Thomas, our amazing cast, Joe, of course, George, and Aaron.
And most importantly, thank you for tuning in. It is our joy doing this for Nevada seniors. Be blessed, stay well, and until next time, I'm Joe Della Ripa.
And I'm Kai Sisson. Bye-bye.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Jolly good show.